Hey altcoin fans, thanks for joining me here on Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to give you my realistic long-term price prediction for Avalanche's AVAX token. And as always guys, hey, if you like my content, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because why not, right? And also guys, hey, feel free to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. You can find the link to it in the video description below. I'm pretty active on Twitter. As you guys can see, I've been on here since February 2021. I like to be on Twitter. I like to talk on Twitter. I like to form relationships on Twitter. It's a lot of fun. And so yeah, if you want to join the community and you want to have some conversations with me or something, hey, feel free to go ahead, follow me, shoot me a message whenever you want. So today, guys, we're going to look into Avalanche or AVAX. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a very long-term altcoin hodler. I've been holding various coins for a very long time, almost 5 years now, and I do not plan to sell for, 15 to 20 years until I'm old enough to retire. As you guys can see, I'm only like 30 years old, so I've got about 15 to 20 more years ahead of me. So hey, and I don't need the money right now, so I'm just gonna hold. Why not? So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I do. For the past 5 years, I don't use TA to find out where I think the price is going to go in the long term. Instead, I use a basic mathematical approach towards finding, long-term possible price predictions. Obviously, I'm not a magical wizard. Hey, do you see a crystal ball back there? I don't. So I can't see the future, obviously, but I can get a general idea of where the price is potentially going to go in the future, and I'll show you how right here. So as far as Avalanche or AVAX, here is what I'm going to do. So guys, the current all-time high for AVAX is, let's see, we've got $59.94. We're just going to call it $60, okay? Because I like to use whole numbers and it's easier for everybody. Even though it's not 60 bucks, we're 6 cents short, but oh well, whatever. And that was 7 months ago. And what's funny, guys, is literally a month before that, a month before it hit its all-time high, it was at its all-time low of $2.79. That is nuts. Whoever was in this coin back then, man, those guys made some bank. They made some bank for sure. So we've got an all-time high of $59.94. Again, we're calling it 60 bucks. And here is what I'm going to do. So get my calculator out. And so 5 to 10 plus years from now, you guys, obviously the current circulating supply is going to be, there's going to be a lot more circulating in 5 to 10 plus years from now than there is right now. So the number that I'm going to use for the sake of this video and for the sake of all of my price prediction videos is just a general idea of a number that I think it could be around at that given time. Plus, I'm a conservative, so I like to be conservative about this stuff. I like to be on the safer side rather than sorry side because, I'm working with my real money here, and I don't want to be putting a lot of money into a coin if I am not confident that I think that it's going to reach a specific, certain price level or not. So, let's see here. So in 5 to 10 plus years, I think that the circulating supply of this coin could probably be at, let's see, if it's at 174.9 million right now. Obviously, it's a pretty low market cap coin, kind of low market cap. Well, no, it's like mid market. No, it's a little above small market cap. I usually consider a small market cap anything under 3 billion. So it's a little above that. But anyway, the circulating supply we're going to go with is, we'll probably go with around, let's see, the max supply is 720 million, okay? We're probably going to go with probably the total supply. We're probably going to go with 300 and, I'm going to go with 300 million for the sake of this video, okay? So we'll go with 300 million. 300 million for the circulating supply, and we are going to multiply it by, I want to see if it can get to $100 first. So we'll see if it can go to 100. So obviously if it went, oops, my bad. So we're going to multiply it by 100.00, and we're going to come out with a $30 billion market cap, you guys. All right, so now this is where people usually get confused when I talk about my price predictions, okay? But this is how I've been doing it for years, and I haven't lost yet. So obviously AVAX is currently number 24 on CoinMarketCap. It's a very popular project, you guys. It's very popular. It's currently got a market cap of 7.5 billion. And as all of these other coins grow in the future, you guys, 5, 10, 15 years, these market caps on these other coins are going to continue to grow. So as they grow, AVAX is going to grow also. As more money floods into the market, I definitely could easily see AVAX being at $30 billion market cap someday. I mean, that's really not too far off from 7.5 billion if things keep going the way they are. I mean, AVAX was already kind of up there when it hit, $60 as it is. So, I mean, not at close to 30 billion, but, it was at least 10 probably. So, just keep that in mind when you think about these long-term predictions here, you guys. My videos are mainly for people who hold long-term, people who want to invest in this stuff long-term. My videos are not for day traders. They're not for people who are looking for quick profits. They're not for people who want to buy and hold for 3 months and then sell, okay? These are for people who hold long term just like I do and accumulate more at every single dip. People who really want to invest into their future. So just keep that in mind here. But anyway, $30 billion in 5 to 10 plus years, that's really not that bad. I think it could honestly easily go to $100. Personally, in my opinion, you guys, with the positive sentiment around Avalanche and AVAX as a whole, I truthfully believe that AVAX has the potential to go up to, at least on the conservative side, $50 billion market cap in the future. Now again, guys, this is the future we're talking. So, as all these other coins go up in market cap, I'm talking about AVAX going up in market cap as well. So obviously, I'm not talking about 50 billion right now. I'm talking about 50 billion in 5 to 10 plus years from now is where I think it could go to, in my personal opinion. So, and if it did go to 50 billion, obviously it would put the coin at, let's see where it would put the coin at. So we're going to go with 300 million again for the circulating supply, and we're going to multiply it by $150. $150. That's a little short. Maybe we'll go with 160. So 300 million again, multiply it by 160. Oh, a little short again. Okay. 300 million multiplied by 65. Whoops. I'm at 165. My bad. 165. Okay, we're going to go with 165. All right. So, somewhere around like 165. Sorry, I got an itch on my eye. Somewhere around 165 is where I'm going to cut the line for this. I think it could easily potentially go to 165 somewhere in the near future. Or sorry, not near future. My bad. Cut that out. In the far future. Okay, I'm talking 5, 10 plus years from now, you guys. Long-term holding. Okay, not short-term holding, long-term holding. And, just to get a sake on what you could, potentially get a return from on that. If you're holding it long term, let's say, for instance, you put a small amount of $10,000 into AVAX long term, divide that by $42, you're going to come out with, 238 coins. 238, multiply that by 165.00, you're going to come out with a $39,000 profit. Well, not profit. You're going to come out with a $29,000 profit, but within 5 to 10 plus years from now, you guys, if this is just one of your long-term investments, that's a huge profit. I mean, there's really not many other investment avenues or, markets where you can make that kind of return that quickly. So, 5 to 10 years from now, if it goes up to $165 and you start with 10,000, you're going to come up with $29,000 in profit. And this is just one of your coins that you have your money invested into. That is a good good chunk of money, you guys. And again, you can probably get AVAX for a lot cheaper in the next coming months as, the market starts to go down. Because, Bitcoin isn't going to stay as high as it is forever. It's going to go back down eventually. So, just keep that in mind as well. But again, we're talking right now as far as, I'm filming this at the end of August in 2021. And right now, Bitcoin is pretty high. So, obviously, if you're watching this in like 2022 or something like that, just keep in mind that this video, when I created this video, Bitcoin was up there. So if it's already down, then yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, all right, guys, overall, I'm going to go and stick to my prediction, my long-term prediction of $165. That's what I feel comfortable with and what I feel confident in, and that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm writing that personally down for my notes as well, because I do this kind of research for coins all the time, and that's why I film myself doing them, because I'm doing it for my own research as well, because I like to find coins to invest in for the long term as well, on top of the coins that I'm already invested in for the long term, coins that I've been holding for 5 years already. So all right, guys, so that pretty much does it for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. But again, guys, hey, before you leave, don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Twitter with the link in the video description below. And also, guys, hey, don't forget to go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a daily basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos.